Hello, I'm Michelle Yana-Chan and welcome to Fast Track's Insider Guide, my top travel tips on where to go over the coming weeks. A must-see in Italy, I adored the Bronzini exhibition at the Palazzo Strozzi in Florence. Over 90 works of art are on show, revealing the legacy of this brilliant Florentine who worked at the court of the Medici family during the 16th century. The exhibition ends January 23rd. Staying in Europe, Christmas is coming, and some of the loveliest places to be during December's Advent season are the continent's provincial towns, like Lübeck, northern Germany, with Christmas markets in churches, streets and squares, as well as the historic Hospital of the Holy Spirit. Scandinavia's largest Christmas market is in Gothenburg at the Liseberg amusement park, with an ice rink, ice sculptures and even an ice bar. Český Krumlov, the pretty Czech medieval town, comes to life every weekend in December. And finally, France's favourite, Strasbourg, has one of Europe's oldest Christmas markets, dating back to 1570. Now, for a warm rather than a white Christmas, consider Christmas Island, an Australian territory in the Indian Ocean, home to the spectacular red crab migration, over 100 million of them, which march from the rainforest to the sea to spawn. The first wave is ending about now, but rangers tell me this year there may be a second migration later this month. And also look out for the baby crabs, who should be emerging from the sea around New Year. And don't be confused with the other Christmas island, better known as Kiribati in the Pacific Ocean. Come for Christmas and stay for New Year. This island nation bordering the international date line is one of the first places in the world to see in the Gregorian New Year. Watch the sunrise on January 1st before most of the rest of the world wakes up to 2011. From December 8th, it's Oman's turn to host the Asian Beach Games. The biannual event features beach volleyball, water polo, sailing and bodybuilding at the newly built Al Massana Sports City just north of the capital, Muscat. While you're there, take a boat trip out to see the huge pods of dolphins a few kilometres offshore, where hundreds of dolphins play around the fishing boats. And in Turkey, the whirling Dervish Festival takes place for a week, starting December 10th. Over 1 million people head to Konya, the site of the mausoleum of Mevlana, the great Sufic saint who taught awareness of God through mystical dance. The dancers whirl at dizzying speeds, with their long white gowns billowing open. Just back from Marrakesh, I noticed the city abuzz about the star-studded 10th International Film Festival, which will in part take over the city's famed square, Jemaa el-Fna. This year, the event pays tribute to French cinema, and there'll be masterclasses by Francis Ford Coppola and some world premieres. Try to catch the last few days. Also in the city, the exhibition Yves Saint Laurent et le Maroc has just opened, looking at the influence of Morocco on the French fashion designer at his former home in the Jardin Majorelle, also where his ashes are scattered. It ends March 18th. Marrakesh is an excellent place for Christmas shopping. I've just been trawling around the souk buying everything from textiles to tea infusions. And for a wintry break, how about Boston, where the new America's Wing at the Museum of Fine Arts, designed by Norman Foster and Partners, showcases more than 5,000 works of American art from the pre-Columbian era through to the late 20th century. If you're there on December 12th, there's a reenactment of the Boston Tea Party of 1773, which includes a spirited gathering at the Old South Meeting House and a ceremonial ditching of tea chests into Boston Harbor. Thanks for checking in with my Insider Guide. Until next time, happy travelling.